there for Jasper.
Big Zoe?
It's good currently.
Really? Text me.
Is Big Z live? I feel like Big Z is live.
Cheesy has a gut shot.
Go get dinner. What you gonna play?
Dr. H is gonna bet his gut shot. Gets Jasper to fold. Does Peter want to fold fourth pair in a gutter? No.
Probably. Good game. It's really good game. Good action. There was like an all-in pot once, like 5 ways. No one has a pair.
Okay.
Nobody. Like 200 pot.
Sweet.
Everyone's like, who has ace?
All right.
Everyone's like, oh, I don't know.
We're live, little baby.
High one-on-one.
We're live. It's been a while.
It's like 51.
It's been a while, and we're not even doing Fortnite stuff yet. We'll do some Fortnite stuff later.
He tests getting blood.
We'll do some Fortnite stuff later. Okay, let's share with the with Discord and stuff that we're live.
I mean, I haven't seen your PLO game, but
Peter is perhaps wondering why Dr. H isn't scared of that 8. That second 8.
where? It's one game at Encore. It's a private.
And Dr. H check a queen on this river.
Break back. You get 15? Wow.
Good call.
Hello, Clear as Mud. How are you? I am hanging out. I was gonna go live on my other channel because I've been kind of doing other stuff lately, really, as people can maybe tell I haven't been super on my Fortnite, but for YouTube reasons, I have to actually do, like, you know, make a video or go live or something, you know, once every 6 months or so, or else they will demonetize the channel. So I will try my best to play some Fortnite, but really I just wanted to go live and hang out with people. You know, I've been like super, like full-time into poker lately. Like oh my god, since like mid-December, I've basically done nothing but, you know, study / play. Oh, this is what I wanted to do here. I want to take this. I wanted to just share with Discord that we're live. Kind of Big Z. Alright, yeah, I was talking to my friend, a poker friend that I met on Reddit, actually.
I think we're going to have a 3-way all-in. 87K in the middle. Cheesy about a coin flip. Beats both opponents.
Cool. Sancho, Chucky, Pape. Hold on, let me give you the full chunk cam. Ooh, wow. Come on, baby. People want to say hi. Yeah, they want to say hi. Big Z. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Oh, here, we didn't even send the thing. Yeah, I'll probably play some online, but I just wanted to watch the stream for now. Alright. Say hi, Big Z. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Big Z. Ooh, wow.
First time on Hustler Casino Live for GZ. Buys in for 50K. Gets 38 of it in. Really good. Gets cracked. Laps it off.
Okay, cool.
Peter,
But how are you guys tonight? Thanks for dropping in. I was not really expecting anybody off the rip. But how have you been, Mr. Viltram? You ever play? You ever play online or live? Glad to see you doing. Oh yeah, man. Glad to see you doing well as well. All right, Big Z. Let's go back to the every vision. Here, we'll open up a table of our own as well. Oh, I didn't pin it. We'll play on coin tonight. I
1,000. He added 30.
just hold on 1 second. I just got this new site that I signed up for, Coin Poker. You know, like Bitcoin, yada yada. Like that's how I funded the account.
Here, I have 1,000 ready.
And alright, hold on. And I am gonna try to clear my bonus. I've got a $2,000 bonus that I'm trying to clear, and basically you just need to like play, you know, to clear it. Oh, good girl.
The tracking sites.
So here, there's nothing high stakes going right now, which I don't really play high stakes online. Like I'll play higher stakes in person, but online I like to leave it to more smaller stakes games because players are just really good online, honestly. They're just really good online. All right, Zoe, you're gonna get the top cam, and I'm taking the bottom cam back for myself. I'm back. Hello, everybody. How we doing tonight? I'll try to play like as low as we'll either play the $50 games, which is just there's usually a seat open at the $50 games. That's kind of why this guy's still here, man. Some of these people have been playing since the moment that I turned the site on yesterday. Haven't seen him leave the table. Like I don't know if this guy has any. I don't think they're doing anything in life other than playing poker. Like they can't be. They're doing like they've been here the entire time. Damn, y'all are too loud. Shut up. Like I love y'all, but Jesus. So this is Hustler Casino Live. This is a casino down in LA, but it's probably the biggest stream cash game. Did too much videos last month, so I needed a break. I feel that, my man. I definitely feel that. Not like from a video perspective, but you know, the burnout is always so easy no matter what you're doing. Like, too much of anything leads to guaranteed burnout, basically. Alright, let's go to... We'll sort it by stakes. This guy's even playing the $100 games. He doesn't care, man. Oh, hold on a sec. As a reply to my friend, too.
Next time when I get it, I will take a look. Let's look. What is
Jess will save all of us. Oh my god.
The what you call it?
Brittany calls 8-5 offsuit. Pros in, Dr. H is in. Roland, Don, Jasper in with the 10-6 off, closing left.
Feels from said not really burn up if I keep going. I would have gotten there, but I don't know what you mean.
Top pair for the pro.
Well, whatever it is, variety is always good. Variety is nice.
Bottom pair.
Small hand here, so I'm not gonna really follow that. Let's try to find a table to play.
Let's see if the pro puts in a range.
Or whatever, I don't really care.
Yep.
I can try to watch half the reason too why I wanted to watch some of this stuff and just kind of like chill was because the commentary is like kind of mid, so I wanted to try some commentary of my own. Well, have a good one. Glad to see you online, and good luck on the poker night. Thank you, my friend. You as well. You as well, as in have a good night as well. We're gonna open up. I'll get Fortnite going to in the background. Like I would like to play my first game tonight. I have not played a single game all season long, and that's wild to me. But I'm actually kind of happy about that. It shows that I've had discipline to stay on target with what I'm trying to do. But poker's really fun and cool, and I recommend anyone who is a Fortnite player learn how to play poker, because they're not the same game at all, but they are actually like really, really similar. And if you're gonna play these games, you know, like why not, like, I don't know, try to make some money at it. So let's go. No one here really looks like they are. This site seems okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. It doesn't seem that good. Like, I was hoping that there'd be more bad players, but really, it's very grindy. Yeah, everyone on every table is always someone who I've recognized already, and I've been playing here for a single day. Brace for impacts. I saw the skins, excuse me, earlier today. So, that was cool. Oh, I wonder if that was going to be a DRM copyright thing. I actually did turn my copyright stuff off because I was on I was doing Twitch only for a minute. I haven't even checked the item shop low-key, which is wild. But I kind of see, you know, see them, or see stuff on, like, you know, Reddit and all that. So if, like, something crazy gets added, it'll come. Like, I saw these skins and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not. Definitely not. Clicky keys. Wow. Great. Amazing. Snaps. I like the green. It's cool. Would look good with a pair of kicks, probably. I did buy the base form. I like the anime, or the sorry the cell shaded version. I did not get the samurai version. Huh. I forgot he had a rap, honestly. I've owned this, but I did not remember that. It's interesting. Reactive, yeah. Like, it looks reactive. Like, you know, when you shoot, it would do that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, I did hear that there was going to be some new kicks in the shop. I was like, these look nice. And it's like, oh, I already own them. Cool. These are alright. I don't like the bottom part, that little lightning bolt. That is my little Bookie, Big Zo dog. Yeah, that's cool. And so we got a new pass now, the OG pass. That's cool.
There's the flush for the good doctor.
Anything interesting going on? No one's got anything. Oh, never mind. He's got a flush. I didn't see the flush coming. No one else has anything. This one good reason that, from like starting at the beginning of a stream as well, is you get to skip through the boring parts.
He's very aware of his bluffy image. Therefore, I thought he bet a lot.
Big bet from Peter. Peter's crazy. I like Peter. Played that big hand against Keating. Even though he lost, it's like just the fact that he played the hand that, like, a hand that big, that crazy, that wild, was damn. I was homie said that Peter running hot. I was like, I say, dude got max value as well. Got the call from Peter who got, or sorry, from Dr. H who got sticky, and then Lingland has second nut flush at that point. So it's, while it is, you know, probable that someone has the queen, it's, you're still getting good odds. Yeah, I agree that it's an understandable overcall. Usually when you're like when, you know, someone bets and you call, and I'm sorry, when someone bets, someone calls in between, and then you call at the very end, you can expect to not, you know, unless you have pretty solid hand. Like, that's like the best hand you can have, where if you lose, you're like, yeah, I guess it makes sense.
92% thus far. The pro at the bottom. What's new?
It's kind of funny because if you think about it, very rarely are you going to have a one card to the nuts, but there's like a lot of combos for that one card. Like, they could have, you know, queen whatever with the queen of diamonds. So there's, whereas like, you know, normally the nuts is like quads or something, and there's only one combo of quads, or like a straight flush, or like, you know, a boat, there, or you know, even trips or sets and all that stuff. You know, there's like usually like 3 to 6, 7 combos or whatever. I didn't catch the pre-flop action here, but I actually kind of would like to, because Jasper and Peter are like, excuse me, this is like actually a very low game for these two gentlemen here. Like, they could be playing much bigger. All right, so first action was Ling Ling called. Jasper ISOs with the KQ suited. Peter flats with the garbage ace, but he has position on Jasper, so it's whatever. And then Brittany calls. Ling Ling calls after limping, so she seems pretty kind of like typical live player, weak passive. So check. I could definitely see Jasper taking a stab there with the all the draws. So I'm really kind of surprised that he just doesn't. But I think he goes for a check raise here. Is that what we see? Peter stabs 900. Jasper goes 4,000. Okay, that's why he checks. That's fair. That's fair. What does Peter have on top of his chips? It almost looks like a freaking deli bird. But I think Peter's just gonna muck it up here. Peter's just gonna muck it up here, bro, because like you got no equity, dog. I mean, yeah, he's got like 47% right now, but against like, I don't know, like, oh, you guys can't even see the hands. Dang. You guys can't even see the hands here. You know, Peter had the A6 offsuit, and it's like Peter actually was like, he actually did have like very good equity in the hand. So like to say he had no equity was like, it's not factually correct, but he has really unrealizable equity. Like, how the hell are you gonna get the showdown with the turn left to play and the river left to play? Like, you got 2 more streets of betting. Like, I don't think so. You know, it's just very unlikely. So I think his fold there is very reasonable. Brittany does what with the king 10? She raises 600. Okay, I was like that. I'm like, she ain't calling with that. Francisco only flats from the low jack with the king jack suited. That is not solver approved. King jack suited is definitely a 3-bet there, especially from a player like Brittany, who is on the looser end. She's on the looser end from what I've heard. I haven't really watched a whole ton of her play. I've seen a lot of Jasper. I've seen a lot of Dr. H at this table. I've seen a little bit of Francisco. So like I kind of know what to expect from some of these players, but not all of them. So Brittany, I'm sorry, and so what was it? I'm so dumb, dude. I was just talking. So Brittany raised, and then yeah, Francisco just called. Francisco just called. And so Jasper, what was it? Wait. What did Jasper do? He overcalled. Jasper's weird, bro. He limp called. Okay, he limp called. Jasper is a weird, like, you know, when Ling Ling limp calls, I think that's a fishy play. When Jasper limp calls, I think he's got something crazy up his sleeve, because he's just an extremely creative player. And, like, him limp calling 5 deuce suited is like Tom Dwan limp calling 5 deuce suited. It's not like a lot of other players limp calling. Like, expect some nonsense out of him. So Brittany's going to probably go C-bet with, yeah, she goes C-bet with the open ender. Francisco's definitely going to call with the middle pair. No backdoor kind of sucks for Francisco. Like, in this spot, it really, really, really helps to have that 7 be a spade. Like, you really want... Oh, he doesn't! Wow, okay, that's actually kind of surprising. Kind of surprising that he would just make such a tight fold like that. Like, 'cause he could honestly even have just raised right there. Turn his hand into a bluff. I like to consider his hand right there almost like a gut shot straight draw that has, like, some showdown value, you know? You raise, and then you get to kind of get a whole bunch of garbage out of there. And then if called, maybe a hand exactly like hers might call, and then, you know, you guys can go check on the turn if you want, and try and call off some river bets or whatever, you know. Like, I'm not really... That's not exactly how I would play it, because, you know, Queen X is probably going to value bet you at that point. But you could certainly bet there, and then maybe you can bet turn, try to go take a free showdown. Like, that's like the easier way to play it, you know, would be raise, flop, bet turn, try to take a free showdown, because, you know, you're trying to extract from draws. You're not trying to, you know, you just have to accept at that point that you will be value owning yourself against Queen X and over pairs. But, yeah. Oh, what you got there? What you got there, Mike X? Big old bag of something. Big old bag of something. I missed the pre-flop action here. Let me go back. Looks like we got some good hands here. Peter opens up for 800. Wow, dude just makes it big. Brittany flat calls with the king 6 offsuit. That's pretty pretty, I don't want to say sus, but like, I hear she's a really good player, but like, I don't know exactly how good she is. Hold on a second. I just want to, keep my Streamlabs, my that open here. I kind of forgot, I do this kind of thing sometimes, so I kind of forgot that it's live. Not gonna lie, so, Brittany calls, GZ, who I've never seen before, calls, Lingland calls, Jasper flats. I don't know if Jasper's trying to play another 100% VPIP or whatever, but like that's like what his play style right now is dictating. He's certainly not gonna play this anything but very. I would be surprised if he doesn't like put in a bet or raise or something on this flop. You know, when he has a hand like this. So it just goes check, check, check. Did GZ bet? Yeah, GZ bet. So he calls. Okay. He calls. GZ with the top pair, solid kicker on a rainbow board. Like, he basically has, like, as good of a hand as you can possibly hope for once the pre-flop raiser. And, you know, the player with the second tightest range in the, you know, plus... Oh, well, I guess she's +2. The +2 caller, even though she has king-6 offsuit. Peter is going to do something? What is Peter going to do? Yeah, I was going to say, bro, like, it doesn't make any sense. You can't do it now. You had to do it before. He's reaching for chips. You could see he wanted to bluff, and then he realized that it just wouldn't make any sense at all. Brittany calls. Okay, that's fair, because she has middle pair. Jess. This is why I wouldn't have been surprised if Jasper made, like, a play at oh, and he gets there at the end. Big J. And it's going to go check, check to Jasper in position. Wow. What did they think he had? I mean, 5-3 and 8-7 all get there. 7-5 doesn't get there. So 7-5 is the only hand that doesn't get there. What's he bet? 15K? Jasper with a 14K bet. 14K over bet. He might get a call from GZ. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Because he checked back the turn. So 8-7, no. No, right? Turn one, check, check? Turn one, check, check. So really, and it's honestly kind of crazy too that like, because Jasper could have fired the turn. He easily could have fired the turn. It goes check. Check, check, check. Yeah. So he will bet 5-3 a non-0% of the time, which makes this bet even more likely to get called. So I actually love the sizing by Jasper. He's got.
He can bet a lot. When he has it.
Yeah, he's got 18K into 9. Bro, he could have bet all of it. I think Solver approves all of it. Solver approves the whole thing. And his image approves the whole thing too. So I actually think he's leaving money on the table here. Maybe. He's a better player than me. He's a better player than me. I won't, you know, question it beyond that. I can guarantee you, though, like, with 1,000,000,000% certainty that Solver would shove here. 1,000% certain Solver would shove there. I'm not saying that's the best play, because, you know, that requires your opponent to call you at a Solver calling percentage. However, you want to give your opponent the chance to make the biggest mistake possible.
He hit a gutter. He called 7,000 with a gut shot and hit it on the river against. You got all the money, right? On the river. What was the other hand, Stuart? What were you up
He did. I don't know if he's talking about this hand, but he did not have a gut shot.
Jackson Queens.
All right, so this is an anti game. That's why they're all putting the 25 out. All right, Brittany limps. I was like, is that her ante or is that her calling? So she calls J Bugs. I think that's the dude who was just talking with the little, looks like the pie symbol almost on his necklace. Francisco calls, which is with a very raisable hand. GZ calls with a very foldable hand. Lingland doesn't seem to like the fold, but her hand is actually fine in this instance. Honestly, well, you know what? It really isn't. Like, her hand is fine in this exact instance, but not the limp, dude. You'd probably want to raise, because it does kind of suck, and it does not play well multi-way at all. At all. So, like, if she wanted to put in, like, the 800 right there, like, that would be fine, because, like, I don't think I've really seen her put in that big raise yet, right? Like, has she tried to make a play at any of these pots yet? She's only got a 10K stack. It's going to be a little bit harder for her to get folds, you know, because of that. So I'm not really sure her exact strategy, or if she's even here to win money, you know? Not everybody is here to win money. Some people are just here to have a good time.
Instead it's an 8, and Peter's 10-4 is good.
Cool. Skip, skip, skip.
WPT counts sport.
I don't know how I knew how an ad came up as soon as I started skipping, but that was just great timing.
Madness. It's a good time to do it.
All right, Brittany with the 400 raise from UTG. I feel like she's UTG like every hand. What the hell's going on? I feel like she's being UTG every hand. Jasper is gonna 3-bet. He's got to. Not got to, but like it would be shocking if he didn't. Not shocking, but I mean he's playing weird tonight. Yeah, he 3-bets up. I mean, he just has been playing like a little odd. I don't know. It's like if he for some reason flatted there, I guess I wouldn't have been shocked. I mean, he's limp calling with like 5 deuce offsuit from under the gun, so I don't know. Terrible spot for Lingland. Or sorry, for Brittany. Terrible spot for Brittany. Why are you checking it down, Jasper? Why did he let her off the hook there? I don't know about that one. I guess he just thought she had an overwhelming amount of jacks and queens in her range, but like at the same time, she's got a lot of suited connectors that are smaller than the board. She's got a lot of pocket pairs that are smaller than the board. I don't know, man. But once again, Jasper's a better player than me by like not even to say Jasper's a better player than me. It's like saying that, you know, Michael Jordan was better at basketball than I was, like, you know, if we compare our primes. So we're not really saying a whole hell of a lot here. But I'm closer to Jasper than I am Jordan. So at the very least, we can say that much.
You think she's so good that she only needs 1 card? Only 1.
That's funny. Wait, so Brittany's got the same little thing on top of her chip stack that Peter did. I wonder if... Oh, okay, it's the same. It's the same one probably. I wonder if they both had one. I wonder what that little deli bird thing is. What is that little deli bird looking thing? All right, so Lingland raises, Jasper calls, Peter calls, Brittany calls, Dr. H calls.
The big blind is $50.
The big blind's $50, but there's also a $25 ante. So
Dr. H flops middle pair and
I believe, right? I think it's 25 the ante. Terrible flop for Lingland, unfortunately. You know, she has. I feel kind of bad for her because she hasn't really gotten to play a lot of hands. This is how these games go, man. Like, you don't get to play a whole ton of hands. You finally get one decent hand. You know, you raise, get a million callers, and then the board comes perfect for everyone who's not the preflop raiser. Like that's the best board in the world for a preflop calling range. And you've got 4 preflop calling ranges up against 1 preflop raising range. So you are, for all intents and purposes, completely boned. Like, unless you turn a queen, and then river is clean, you know, or ace or something. But like ace is way less likely to be good on the turn than a queen is because people are gonna play ace 7, ace 5, ace 4.
If 6 comes, you're playing the board.
Jasper bet Peter. Really ballsy of Jasper to take the stab here. He's just such a good player. That's my point. Like, he's playing 5 ways.
Peter doesn't care.
You know, 4 opponents, you can say. And he's just doing what I would like to call using everyone against one another. Like, when he bets, he's betting into 4 players. And that factor alone makes the bet really, really strong. You know, so if he just follows through here with another bet, knowing that Peter could have draws, you know, flush draw. I mean, really, Peter's hand is weird. It's effectively a flush draw in this instance. But not really, though, because, like, I don't know what Peter's doing here, low-key. Because the 7 makes his hand trash, honestly. Like, because if the 6 hits, he doesn't even have a straight, bro. Because he plays the board with Jasper. He's drawing just to the ace in his mind. Of course, he had the best hand, but he didn't know he had the best hand.
Someone wants to know what those little figurines are for.
He mentioned the figurine.
The bounty game.
Oh, it has to do with the bounty game? He said, okay, because now Jasper has the figurine. I got it.
Gives you $1,000. So whoever wins the pot gets a figurine. If they win another one, Magic will hand him a second figurine.
Oh, they're doing little figurines now? The only reason why I asked is because whenever they did the bounty game, That's really cute though. You guys know me, how I love my little freaking trinkets and everything. Like, you know, I would love that. Like, here's my figurines already. I got them ready to roll. No, that's very cool because they had the buttons. They had the knit buttons or the stand-up game buttons before. So that's why I was like really confused as to like what is going on with that. But that makes sense. Okay. So that's just from the winner of the last pot. All right. I knew everyone would love little things like this, bro. I'm gonna start giving these out way more, man. Yeah. I feel like a little embarrassed giving stuff to people, but like people really do like them, so.
Peter flops top pair, top kicker.
It's okay. It's hard to be authentic and genuine sometimes and not come off as like.
Used to him having ace queen.
I want to give them to people for the sake of giving them to people. I don't want to give them to people and have it look like I'm trying to have some ulterior motive. Like I just want to share some little things. So hopefully that's how it comes across. I should stop being self-conscious. Alright, tomorrow we're going to the casino. We're giving away a bunch of little figurines. Every time I give those away to people, they actually do really enjoy them and like them, so. And 9 times out of 10, someone will tell me the next time I see them, hey, my kid took it and they loved it and yada yada, and you know, I'll give them some more for their kids. Alright, ante's out for everybody. It's actually been quite fun watching this and commentating this, so I don't really even know if I want to play. I'll still play some Fortnite. You know, like get a game in or something or whatever. I owe this guy Loki Focus a I owe him. I spazzed out against him yesterday. Like he was my. I played one hand really really bad yesterday and it was against him. So all you brother. Dolls beep, hilarious. Love it. Ooh, dog Zoe. Dog Zoe. She is a good little doggy. Yeah, I gotta go Wawa. Wawa. Such a good doggy.
Jasper has the gutter. He calls.
Peter's got the world right now, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like the greatest poker pun ever because we really do call that the world. Like when you have like middle pair, or if you have a pair and a draw, like it's very possible just to call that the world. So I'm not going to. I think we'll. I gotta think of a good JJBA reference for that. You flopped flop the Dio or something. I don't know. Oof, half a world left. Half a world left.
Can't blame him.
You know what though? It's more like 51% because now you have the 10 removed. Card removal against the deck. Meaning like the 10 is a card that doesn't help you and it can't hit twice. It already hit, so you are more likely to hit on the river going to from the turn to the river than you are going from the flop to the turn. Like that's just a statistic, you know, fact. Because there will be one more card in the deck.
I feel like GZ deserves to win this one.
Vitamin listen, hello! What's going on, my friend? How are you? I saw the, I was getting emailed earlier. Lobby code for game 3. Hopefully, if you're playing in the games tonight, they are going well for you. Little Z, say hi to your friend. Oh, wow. Yeah, here you go. Say hi to your friend. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, come up. Here you want to stand up? You want to stand up? Ooh, wow. You're going down? No, stand up. Oh. Yeah? No. You're laying down now. She's laying down now. She's not standing anymore. She's laying. In fact, I think she wants to go down and get some water or something, because the way I did that, she looked like she was ready to jump off my lap. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, little tail wag action? Little tail wag action? She said no. She said, I'm not doing anything that you want me to do. I'm just going to be good. I'm just going to lay here. She looks like she wants to get down, though. I don't know why. Yeah? You going down? Okay, relax. Relax. Yeah. I can tell. I can tell when she... Because she's always fighting to get on my lap. So if there's ever a moment when she's like, yeah, I'll get off. It's like, okay. You do you, baby. Oh, wow, look at that. Little one needed her little Wawa. Little Wawa time. Little time for some water. Alright, well, when she's back in frame, I'll know she's ready to come back up. She's back in frame, although she's ready to come back up. Missed seeing her. I missed recording her, honestly. I missed looking back and having recordings of her, you know? It's been like several months of me not really having consistent Z footage. We are currently watching Hustler Casino Live. This is a casino out in, I just say LA. Like, it's not really LA, because that would be the city, but it's in LA County. To me, everything is LA, honestly. Either you're in, I go by county, okay? Because to me it's easy. You're in Los Angeles, you're in Orange County, you're in San Fernando Valley. And that's like basically my region. Or like if I go more south of Orange County, then it's down to San Diego, which I've only done once. So, but in the city of, I think, Gardena, I want to say, but I forget exactly. Not playing in the ZB League this season, maybe a game or two here or there when I get bored. Well, here, I'm going to show you my my random accomplishment. This took me, I guesstimated about 6 hours or so. You know, the game was open for hundreds of hours, but actual clicking buttons for about 6 hours or so. Simple edit. Confirm. Oh, yeah. You leave that on, baby. Don't you touch that. I am currently level 200 with having played, let's see, Fortnite Battle Royale, 0 build. Here's, oh, well, no, replays don't work because the game just enters. Go stat options, ranked would be off. Apply, no stats available. God, interesting. So we're at 0 build. We're at ranked, off, party size, all, time frame. Let's go current. Yep. Apply. Okay, cool. Confirmed. 0 games played. And we're at level 200. I did it just grinding random creative stuff. And I, too, was very, like, I looked at 0 build this season. And I looked at 0 build last season. And it looks like they added some, like, some more boons. And they added some more, like the black market and all that. But they, it reminds me a lot of last chapter where season 2 didn't feel like season 2. It just felt like season 1 again. Like maybe like a little bit of an upgrade to it. Like not upgrade, like a side grade. Like season 2 of this season and this chapter and last chapter could have easily been season 1. They could have flip-flopped them, and I don't feel like thematically things would have really changed. Or the only thing that would have really changed last chapter was they added like the river sticks, and that stayed the whole chapter. But from like a loot pool perspective and like items available, and even if you like, I know it wouldn't have made sense, but even the map itself, like if you want to like, you know, flip-flop it, like it all would have felt like very similar. Like just not enough changed between those 2 seasons of either chapter. So that is why maybe tonight will play my first game of the season. I've still got, what, another month? Yeah, over a month, like a month and a week. So I got about 5 weeks left, about 35 days left to actually, you know, experience the season. But like, I look at the bat, and I look at the gold rush, and I just see a Typhoon Blade and Slap Juice. And it's like, nothing new is here. You know, they took out the, after, you know, over halfway through the season, unless, from what I heard, I don't know if they've actually done it yet, they're planning on taking out the hollow twister. They're planning on taking out the twin mag so that they can put back in the twin mag. And then they're taking out the only good shotgun that they've had in like maybe since the Havoc pump, which is weird. Like, you know, the Sentinel was like it's weird. Like they put in a good shotgun, but they put it next to a bunch of good melee items, so it didn't even really get to shine, and now it sounds like they're already taking it out, which is just weird. I don't know. Watching the bat play seems like, you know, my kind of thing, but it just doesn't... It was I signed on day 1 of the first season just to feel like, alright, well, let's see what's new. And the bat just felt like the exact same thing as the sword, the Typhoon Blade last season, but just with less options. You know, like, you don't get the mid-air, multi-direction dash, and it's like... It's just a weirder, it's a slightly different version, I don't know. Whereas at the very least, like, compare, like, say, Typhoon Blade and, like, Nitro Fists, at least those, like, feel like vastly different items, even if they do kind of effectively do a similar function, whereas, like, right now, just feels like
First hour.
same to same.
7-5 is
Season carried forward too much. Now they have a bunch of crazy mythic weapons. Otherwise plays the same. Yeah, I've been like loosely keeping,
Magic.
you know, I know where to look. I'll watch an Evolve Jake video once every 10 days or so at this point, just to be like, you know, what big stuff. Because Fortnite is that kind of thing where if you do follow it every single day, it really can get pretty stale. You know, like there is a lot of days where nothing happens or the changes are very minuscule. So I don't feel like I've been missing out on a lot. Honestly, I was kind of like earlier today. Took a little drive, and I was thinking how like I was very happy to like I have my I still got the Azeron here. It's never gonna move. Like it feels like kind of like riding a bike. You know, I feel like I can just sit down and play at maybe like 70%, 80% my old capacity. Of course, I don't have the knowledge of everything, but I'm happy that I learned how to play Fortnite at the level that I did. But I think that taking it any further would have ended up being in the end a waste for me. Like I've done that with a game already, and I don't play Smash anymore. And I don't want to have another Smash in my life where I have like just a subset of skills that are just literally never used. Like did something for 4+ years, pretty much every day, all day, and like now I don't even like really even think about it anymore. And sure, like conceptually and maybe from like a strategic perspective or a theoretic perspective, I can think of some things differently in life now because I've played a game that is so personal 1v1 where you have like neutral footsies, advantage, disadvantage, like combos, mindset, previous history, previous actions, like potential, like like metagame implications. Like you can expect things from people you've never played before just based on like what character they played, because that's kind of what all of those characters do. And while like that was fun, like I made a lot of friends doing that, and I guess that was like the real benefit of that. Like it wasn't about the skill. Like I did make a lot of really good friends doing that, but I guess that was worth it. But without looking at it from that perspective, like I didn't really get out of that what I wanted to. Like I never really was able to I was never able to crack through to the highest level. So I was always capped. I don't know if it was a mental thing, physical thing, or both, but either way, it just was never going to happen for me. And that's kind of the problem with something like Smash, is like you have to be like the best to really be, well, for me, I felt like I had to be either, like, if not like the best of the region, the best of my friend group, the best of this, like it's always a struggle. And in poker, if you're just like good enough, you can make a living, / like you can be a good winner, you can be happy with winning, you can have. It's kind of crazy too. Like it's almost a very similar setting. Like if you have 100 people go to a Smash tournament, you're gonna have probably like 10 of them be really good. Like maybe 3 or 4 of them would be like elite. One or two of them would actually have a chance to win the tournament. Then the other 90 of us, which I am a big part of, would be observing effectively while still playing. We would simply be there for the rare instances where we put on a really good performance and get to beat one of these better players, which does happen and feels like unbelievably amazing. And like that alone it's not a drug, because like you have to earn it. Like you never get a win like that for free. Like it's like chess. Like it doesn't happen. Like there's too many decisions in a single game. Way more than like imagine playing a game of Fortnite where you guys both have like 4,000 HP. Like the better player is going to win every single time. It's because we play with 250 and less that the worst player can sneak up on a person and get the best of you, because that's like 1 to 2 seconds of like accurate shooting. So, but if you had to like really think like just like actually conceptually, like that would be kind of crazy. Like 4,000 or 5,000 HP, like you would have to like shoot at the person, get in their face, shotgun them, and then you'd have to like retreat and like reload all your guns like mid-fight. You'd have to like go in there with the intention of like dealing like 1,000 damage and only taking like 500 yourself. Like that's kind of what it would feel like. Like if we played Smash with the first hit wins, that's kind of like what Fortnite feels like, in how random it is with how people can win. But in poker, if you take 100 people, the same 100 people that maybe go to the casino often, and you have like, instead of 10 of them that are the best, you have maybe 20 of them that are in that upper echelon, The difference now is all 20 of those people can be making decent money. Whereas, because they're now, all 20 of them are profiting from the other 80, whereas these other tournaments, these video game tournaments, are so top-heavy, where it's like the winner wins everything, basically. Second place wins, like, a fraction, and then third place gets, like, a plushie. You know, it's like, they don't actually get anything for competing. Whereas in this venue, you can genuinely make good... if you beat the game... It's like, I don't know how to word it other than... Imagine if you played a game of Fortnite, and everyone put up $5, and, like, however many you could get... Okay, so that'd be 100 people, $500. Say top 10 people get, like... No, say top 15 people get, you know, a portion of that money. But then maybe there's, like, they don't put 100% of the prize pool just for placement. Maybe they dedicate, like, 20% or 30% for, like, kills. So if you have, like, a really high kill game, you get, you know, additional funds. If you kill, like, maybe, like, the best player in the lobby, they could have, like, a bounty on their head that could give you additional funds. So, and if, like, say, like, the best player wins and, like, they get to keep the bounty. So there's, like, a lot of ways that you could make a game of Fortnite, like, mimic the amount of money that's available to be won. And in that instance, it wouldn't just feel like winner take all. Well, right now, when you play a game of Fortnite, there is one happy person at the end of that game. One. You know, second place almost feels worse than the person who gets 100th. Because they were so close, you know. If they felt it, they tasted it. They can count the number of decisions that led to them not winning the game. And they can almost pinpoint an exact moment where if they did something differently, they could have had a chance, or at least a better chance to win. So it's just, these games are so top-heavy. Like, you don't get anything out of it, whereas at least I can sit down, like I was looking at it earlier, and I got my lobby open, like I could sit down, like, you know, I could take this seat right here. I could play for one round, play for an hour or whatever. I could win a little bit and I could leave, and I could feel like I've accomplished something, or I at least had the chance to accomplish something. Where another reason too why I haven't played a ton of Fortnite is if you're not playing at the frequency that I was playing before, you're like at such a massive disadvantage, because now it feels like it's one of those Smash situations again where I'm back in the 90%, and I almost have to readjust my my desire to play Fortnite would only be to experience the game itself and to have fun. And I guess a big reason why I haven't played the game is because, like, I just don't see a ton of fun in it. It doesn't look like it would be super... I don't know, like, I've done a lot, like, once again, I played Chapter 4 Season 4, and I played Chapter 6 Season 1, so, like, I feel like I've had enough of the Twin Mag Hollow Twister style of play. Like, it's the same thing for me. So, until you show me, like, another Marvel season, or, like, Wrecked, at least, like, not in terms, like, that it was so good, but it was just so different, like, I need incentive to want to go back, because right now, any effort that I could put into that would just be better served elsewhere, it feels. It's too big of a game to, you have to learn the loot pool, you have to, like, even, like, looking at it right now, like, from as much as I have watched the season, like, I don't even really fully get how the hell it all works. Like, the dill bits, and the gold, and the black market, and the truck, and the train, like, I have a loose idea of it all, but I don't even really want to know, honestly. Like, I don't really care. Like, it's just, it's so much and weird, and I don't know. It's like, why do that? Why should I learn another season of Fortnite where if I take 10 hours, instead of doing that, if I take 10 hours and apply it to this one area of poker, I'll have that for the rest of my life. Where it's like, I've talked about this before, I'm not sure if you've been around, but, like, the thing about No Limit Hold, I mean, there's other forms of poker, but, like, the thing about the form of poker that I play is, like, I forget when it was invented, I think, like, the 70s. But, like, it hasn't had a patch update since the first time we played it. Like, I mean, okay, sure, maybe here and there a little tiny bit. You know, you can play slightly different structures. But the game is still the game 99%. 99%. Whereas, you know, a game like Fortnite, it wasn't even 99% the same game after, like, the first month it was out. So... learning, I put learning a game like this, similar to yeah. Thank you. I was trying to see what that was before too. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I saw the apricot or they're dates. They're dates. Okay. I saw Arabian. I thought it said apricot at first, and then I saw this little thing, so I thought it was dates. These guys are so freaking funny. I was like, because I saw him put that behind him too, and I was like, what the hell you got there, buddy? Because this guy here, he's a regular. He's like basically a what would you call him? He's more than just a player. He's like he's a part of the community, you know. Like they did a meetup game last week for to support the victims of the LA wildfires, and like he was the guy who like got the shirts made up and like got the design printed for it and had like a bunch of them, and you know like took a couple minutes like out of the stream to like discuss what it was all about and try to promote it for, you know, get people to come out there. Like if I was out there, I would have absolutely gone on that kind of thing. Absolutely, like 100%. Meet all these people, you know, get to say hello, be like, hey man, it's been fun watching the show, all that good stuff. Like that sounds like a great time. But I'm here right now. But so like they probably wouldn't like necessarily pick on anybody in particular, like a new player. But so when someone like him brings that, it's like, what do you got there, buddy? What's going on there? Are you bringing enough for everybody? And it's like when he brings a bag that big, it's like, yes he did. Yes he did. Yeah, it's actually funny. The poker world is a very interesting cast of characters. Kind of always has been. But it's gone through ups and downs, just like anything. Is Z-Doggy ready to come back up on Lappy? Hey, let me get a water, and then you can come back, okay? Oh, wow. Yeah, you got your water. I get mine now, too. Ooh, wow. Big Z-Dog, ooh, wow. Oh, nice. It sounds cool. Yeah, it's interesting. In the gambling world, you end up with some... I think you end up with maybe, like, the most diverse group of people you possibly can. Like, anything from the most degenerate of... you know, gamblers to some very kind, very generous people. Ooh, wow, are you ready to be big up puppy? Ooh, wow now. Ooh, wow now. Ooh, wow now. She is a big Z puppy. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trying to get to 1,500.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing is, there's a free roll tournament at 7 p.m. on Club.
Is that what you're talking about? Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow.
Get in there. Run it up.
I'm learning from Jasper.
Yeah, but I was giggling as well when the stream started, but what are you gonna do? Such a cootie little zootie. Ooh, wow, wow. Yeah, I couldn't. I was. Oh, how do I word it? She even had to wear the necklace, the necklace that leads the eyes. Like it wasn't enough, you know. Did you know she has the most nibbleable ears? I said nibble. Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
Nice flop for the pro. Top pair and a gutter. Jasper has him out kicked. Peter with the under pair again. Mike X and Jeremy whiff.
Oh, sorry.
She can't keep it in her mouth.
Not sure what Mike.
Any opportunity to get the lick in.
Just getting rid of his figurine.
Oh, wow. I never know what she wants. She always moves her paw like, do you want me to touch it? Do you not want me to touch it? What do you want?
Better.
Yeah? You gotta tell me. I can't read your mind. You wanna sit up? You wanna be uppy? You wanna be uppy? Yeah. You don't wanna support yourself? Ooh, baby bouncy. Bouncy baby booski baby 1-1. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, don't lick. Don't. Why are you always licking, though? You do not have to always be licking. Okay. Yes. Yes. Say hi to your friends. Ooh, wow. Big O's, oh, wow. She likes to be vertical. I don't know why. I think it makes her feel tall. She likes to feel tall. I get it, baby. It's tough being little. It's tough being little. So when you're tall, it's good. Yeah. So cute. So is she. Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, you gonna go back to horizontal? Okay. She wants to be tall dog. Yeah, normally she gets about 8 inches off the ground.
The 3-bet with ace king offsuit.
Normally she gets about 8 inches. Big Z. Here's my favorite, Jasper. He's my man. He's my #1 player that I root for. He makes like the craziest. Uh-oh. He's gonna absolutely have to call here. Just because it's only 5,000 more. And there's already 22 out there, which is not like, you know, calling 5,000 off with 6, or 4,500 off with 6 high kind of sucks. But, you know, when there's 22,000 out there, and it's 4,500 to call, you don't look at it as calling 5,000. You look at it as there's 22 out there. Yeah, I gotta call 4.5, so I'm getting 4.8 to 1 on my money, meaning I have to be good. 1 divided by 4.8. I have to be good 20% of the time, 21 round up. And once this guy here folds, we're gonna see that Jasper is gonna end up with. I mean, already he has 35% equity, but as soon as GZ folds, his number of 35 is gonna go up even beyond that to about like 45. Oh, he called? That's wild. Even with him, so he's still gonna have to call though. But 35% is a much bigger number than 21%, so he gets a call. That's kind of just the way that poker works. And now Jasper and GZ will play the pot remaining with the last 18,700 that Jasper has. But it's a protected pot though, because Mike X is in it and all in. So like it's not going to be anything crazy at this point, because they can't bluff each other, because Mike X has a guaranteed share of this money, like, so they have to show their cards anyway. So this spot kind of sucks for Jasper, because he has a hand that he wants to bluff with. 6 high is bad, and yeah, this guy hit his queen. He's gonna call, and he's just what he calls. Yeah, that's that. I don't know about that one. He's calling because he can hit a 4 or backdoor diamonds. Oh man, he's gonna lose more money now. Oh, my man Jay. No, he's already down like 26K tonight. No, and he calls. God damn it. He can't fold at this point, I guess, right? What was the amount? I think he's right though. He can't fold. Yeah, it's 9,000. It's the exact same thing again. It's in this, but this time it's much closer. It's he bets 12-7 to call, and there's 55 in the pot now. Like that's and he's only got 23% equity. So like the numbers are like almost exact for him to call with his hand here. Versus before he was like, kind of like, we say fist pump calling. Like he's happily calling. He's calling, he's trying not to look overly excited when he calls because he's getting such a great deal. Alright, so we need a, oh my god, he got there! Jasper gets there with a 5 on the river. That's what you get for calling, GZ. That's what you get for calling. You should have folded before the flop with your king queen. He had by far the worst hand. My man got it back. Good for him.
Mike incredulous in the 2
My man Jasper.
What's up, Eric Peterson? Nice to see you in the chat, man.
She wants to be a tall dog. She is a tall dog. Ooh, hat backwards, tall dog. How have you been? What have you been up to? Still the same? Working all your life? Poker's funny to me because nothing is happening, and you're like, and this happened, and that happened. Well, when people put out the chips, and, what do you call it? And they have big numbers associated to them, that's a lot happened. Here, let's just for, well, here, let's go over the set. So, Peter's up 51K. For Jasper's finally he clawed his way back. Like if you saw this last one, I think he was down 26. He's now up 8K. Everyone else is up a little bit here, and then you got GZ is down the most at 68. Mike X down 10,000. All right. It helps to know what's going on. All right. So here, let's go control plus. I said plus. Okay. So we'll use Lingland stack because she doesn't have a ton of chips. These like weird looking purple ones in the back, it's hard to see that they're even purple. They're like a really dark purple. These are $25 chips. They only really use these before the hand to kind of get the hand going, like to put them, you have to pay to get dealt into the hand, basically. So that's all that those chips are for. Then these chips behind them are the next biggest denominations. Those are $100 chips. Usually hundreds are black, so like it's really cool to see like tan and orangey kind of hundreds. Like these are really interesting and nice looking hundreds. Then the these are actually green. It's hard to tell. Like it's like a forest green and yellow. These are thousands. So when people start throwing these out, like shit's getting real. And then these, they call them the cranberries. These are 5,000s. See, Jasper's got a nice stack of cranberries. Lingland's only got 2. You keep your big chips in front so everyone can see what you've got. When the cranberries start going in, then it gets really real. And then it gets really real.
Nobody loves a gutter like that.
But all the numbers are on the side too, though. So like the pot, like right here, like is only 275 because the 8 players have put in the money required to get their hands dealt, and that's it. And then they get dealt their cards. And because that money goes out there before they get dealt their cards, they could get dealt really bad cards. And that's kind of like what drives the whole game is, like, say a bunch of people don't really put in a lot of money, make it seem like they have anything good. Someone might say, well, not Dr. H because he's a nit, but if Jasper had this King Deuce suited, he might put in a big raise, for example. Like see Brittany here? Brittany and Jasper are like, and Brittany's the sitting next to Dr. X. She is the female version of Jasper, like, except I can't say she's not as skilled because I haven't watched her, but in terms of her willingness to gamble, she has the exact same propensity, and not even willingness to gamble, but the way at which she gambles is a very aggressive manner, meaning she'll be doing a lot of betting, throwing out big numbers of chips, and not waiting for other people to do it themselves, and calling, which is what a lot of people will do. So she is what we call a very aggressive player. That's why she takes a hand like Ace-6 of diamonds, which, say, Mike X would have probably just called with. She puts in 800. So instead of calling 50, she goes 800, which forces everyone to then put in 800 or fold. Jasper, of course, will call because it's Jasper. He's not folding. Part of his thing, which is why he's great and bad, is he will, he won't really pass up an opportunity to maybe get to outplay you, which requires a very big willingness to gamble, and once again, a lot of aggression when you don't have anything really very good. So right now, the flop comes 10, 10, ace, and Brittany connects with her hand, and Brittany connects with her hand with the ace, and Jasper misses entirely, and not only does he miss, but like, he has absolutely very little chance to win this hand. Like, he would have to have like a 9 and a 6 come or something, and she could very easily have an ace already when she raised before the flop. People tend to raise with their better hands, and an ace is a better type of hand usually. So he just throws her the little figurine, which is funny because this figurine represents who won the last hand. If you get 3 of them, all the players at the table owe you a bounty. So before he even throws his cards in the middle, he throws her the figurine, which is just funny. And that's why people laugh, because it's just him literally waving the white flag. Like, that's as good as him throwing his cards away. It just wasn't a good enough spot. Whereas if the flop came, instead of the ace 10 10, if it came 10 deuce 3 and she bets, he probably would call once to try and like improve, or maybe he would even raise to try and bluff at the hand. But when it came down so defined, it's very hard for him to do anything, so he just gives up immediately. And then this little ad comes on every 30 minutes when the dealer switches. Dealer switches at every casino every 30 minutes. Why? I'm not really sure. 30 minutes has always seemed really quick to me. But dealers and players all say that they prefer it to be 30 minutes. Like, I don't know, because sometimes, the reason why I think it's quick is because sometimes you're having, like, a really good conversation with somebody, and then, like, they leave in, like, 10, 15 minutes, because, like, you don't always start the conversation, like, the second they sit down. Sometimes, like, it takes them, it takes 10, 15 minutes, and then, then it's gone, and then you get someone sit down that either you don't like, or you don't converse with, it doesn't matter, like, the whole vibe of the table can kind of change, whereas I think it's the opposite reason why they do it. If the people who are losing don't want to look at the same person for, like, more than 30 minutes, I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand the superstition behind it, but I think that there's, like, some of that involved. like some old school,
Better flush draw.
you know,
Mike X.
like weird superstitions and gamblers' fallacies and all that nonsense. I missed all the action this hand. That's why I love YouTube, because I can go back. I mean, I could never watch this on Twitch. See, like, once again, Brittany goes crazy here. So it goes call. Brittany goes 800 with the 6-5 offsuit. So, like, you know, like this part here, I do go very quickly. But, like, Ling, like, I can't, like, I want to call her Ling, and that's not it. And I want to call her Lin, and that's not it. So I'm going to mess up her name probably forever. Lin only calls with the hand that she could have raised. That's kind of why I'm, like, focusing on her for a minute. Is like her calling with King 10, yet Brittany raising with 6-5 is 1000% indicative of their playstyles. Like, I was actually, you know, talking before you got here. I was like, man, I don't know if she's good or not, because I haven't seen her do anything that, like, represents even the closest bit of solid play. Like, it's all very, very, very rudimentary, very basic, the kind of stuff that you would see at a very low stakes table, not for this kind of money.
Oliver in the chat says, come on, 5,000 viewers and not even 1,000.
So, okay, so she gets a lot of the field out. So, homie to her right calls with 8-7, who's got her completely crushed, because when you have a hand like 6-5, you do not want someone to have a hand like 8-7. A, because you want the 8 and the 7 out there so that you can hit, you know, a draw. Because if you get, like, say, 8-7-9, and you have the 6-5, then you have a straight. Or if the flop comes, say, like, 3-4 king, you want to hit that 7. You want the 7 that's in their hand. And you also don't want to hit, like, say 2 pair, you know, have the flop come like, say, 6-5 king, you hit 2 pair, but then that gives them a draw. So him having 8-7 when she has 6-5 is like worst case scenario for her. The only way it would be worse is if he had like 8-7 of spades or 8-7 of clubs. At least her suits are live, as we say, where, you know, 4 of the spade or 4 of the club comes, she will have a flush and he will not. Where, yeah, he easily could have had her dominated in suits as well. Mike X calls. It's kind of funny that he calls with the Queen 9. A little bit of a weaker play, but whatever. She's going to probably bet here. Now, this board is great for her because, oh my god, dude hits the 3 hard. So she's probably going to bet, and it's not going to work because he hit a flush, which is 5 of 1 suit, which is incredibly unlikely to happen. Like, for you to call with 2 hearts and then to have the flop come 3 hearts is, like, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it's nowhere under 1 in 200. Like, that's definitely not occurring any more than 0.5% of the time. I would be surprised if I was wrong about that. It could be even, like, less likely. So she checks. Wow. Brittany checks. Like, because that's a really good board to bet when you raise before the flop. You know, you got the ace that you can represent. You got the jack. The hearts. It's like, if they don't have the hearts, they don't have the hearts. And it's kind of hard for them to have hearts, honestly. And even though they both do have 1 and 2 hearts, they often will not. So I'm surprised that she checked here because he's a pretty aggressive player. J Boog's gonna bet 2K and he's gonna probably take it down. This Mike X gentleman might call because he's got the Queen of Hearts and he's drawing to a higher flush, so he might call. But it's it would be a better play to raise and try to bluff at it than to call and try to. Yes, Mike X, there you go. It's not gonna work because homie's got the flush, but. that's the expression on his face. You have a flush already? Yeah, but his play was still good though. His play was still good in that it was way better to go all in than to just call and try to hit his hand. So J Boogs, I don't know, it's a terrible nickname, bro. I'm just call him Jay. Jay won the whole thing. Because Mike X was not able to hit a heart. There's 2 boards because they did what we call ran it twice. So they ran the last 2 cards 2 times, and they split the pot into 2, and whoever won one would win half of it, and whoever won the other would win the other half of it. Jay happened to win both of them, so he effectively just won the whole thing. But there was a chance that they could have gone 50-50 there. If a heart came out on any of those 4 cards, Mike X would have received half of the pot. If it came out on one of the first 2, and then again on one of the second 2, he would have won the whole thing. Lucky for him that he hit, and that the other dude had a heart, and that he held, and that he shoved. Like, he's lucky. Jay is the most lucky right here that Mike X made the right play, honestly, because a lot of people would just call there or just fold. So like that's a very good aggressive play.
That's a good question.
It just didn't work out for him.
That's actually a really good question. Ace 5 offsuit versus King Queen suit is probably like super close, right?
It's like 45,
Like 40, maybe even less.
Jasper calls. I don't. Jasper's been doing some weird stuff lately. Like that's not how you should normally play. Like, I don't know. He's almost like he'll call and play bad sometimes, almost like to prove that he's better than everybody. And he's like, yeah, I can play so bad and still win. Like I'm not even joking. It's basically like he does like IRL, like, you know, these kind of challenges, like you know, like I'll win the game with, you know, one gray shotgun, you know, and like bandages, and that's it. Like that's like the kind of thing he does, but for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, tens of thousands. Once the hundreds of thousands start laying on, he starts to play a little more serious. But the key word there, or key 2 words, is a little. A little. It really isn't. Like, you would think it would really ramp up, but it doesn't.
Brittany gave you the death stare. No, one button. Give me 200. I won the
Alright. Gosh, I'm enjoying watching poker just too much. I keep thinking like I could open up a table. I could play Fortnite, but it's like my desire to play Fortnite is so low right now. I don't know. I don't know.
Steve from Chicago's rooting for her.
Yeah, this side is awful. This side is awful. I don't like playing on Club WPT that much, but I think we'll play here. I am down. Like, I started the site very, very low. I was only started with $100 on the site. Then we were up a little. Now we're kind of back down to 100, and I'm like, I guess I'll just keep playing on here. Lower stakes. I was gonna try to run it up. I still can't. I don't know. This site's weird. No, I really should just play on the other one, honestly, because I have my bonus that I'm trying to grind out.
Top pair and gutter for Brittany. Top pair better kicker for GZ.
But the games suck here. That's the thing that's unfortunate. Seats open in the $500 game.
Oh no, I didn't even realize this.
Seats open in the $500 game.
In trouble, and Mike X is in more trouble.
But I don't know any of these players, and like that's just not worth the risk of being up against better players, like much better players. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stay on this site, this new one, unfortunately. A rig is coming? Oh, I like it, but I didn't actually read it. I've had this new job since December, still learning the ropes. Okay. It's pretty challenging, but satisfying. Well, that's always good, you know, once you get into those routines where you kind of, I don't want to say know everything, but when it becomes more of like, what's the best way to word it? It almost feels like every day you go in and you're just like turning a lever on the machine that keeps the factory running instead of like using any creativity or using any variety. Like when every day starts to feel the same, that is definitely when jobs get the most boring. I should just honestly suck it up, and this table looks kind of good. I could try to learn these two players. Alright, whatever. Except, oh, the min and max is both 200. That's funny. I was like, why won't you let me go do the slider, bro? Alright. Yeah, it's weird to have some kind of intellectual stimulation. Yeah, it can be tough if I, when I realize, how to word it, like, to get good at something like poker, I feel like you have to do nothing but poker, but then to actually let the information that you gather and the experiences that you have fully process and let you grow from them you do then have to like step away and like do something completely different, like watch a movie or play like a game like Fortnite or something. For me, I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon Showdown. So like I'll just go on here and I'll play like random can I have my name? Or no, I forget if you guys are gonna give me my name. Just because this is much easier to just click a few buttons and like give you a random team of Pokemon, and then you just can do this instead of, I don't know, like sitting down and playing a full 20-minute game of Fortnite just sounds like daunting to me. We're up against a Clodsire, Ground Poison, Chansey. We'll throw out some Stealth Rocks, you know, get the game started off, right? Oh, you're gonna throw some Stealth Rocks out at me? All right. I see what I see there. I don't really have anything good. How about we just do that? Boom, Seismic Toss. Throw him. Poison Jab. That's fair. Oh, you got leftovers? Lame. Seismic Toss him again. Right? What did he do? He did Poison Jab. Can I beat that with anything? I can go my Fortress, but then he's got ground moves against me. Not the best spot. I'm gonna go Seismic Toss again. He goes EQ. Alright, fair. That's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna go Soft Boiled. Ooh. That's actually pretty good trade-off. I can heal up and damage him. If I trade off Soft Boil, Seismic Toss, Soft Boil, Seismic Toss, I think we can kill him before he kills us. Even with his leftovers healing him between turns. He's going to need to hit a crit, but then again, I could hit a crit too. EQ, down to 16. I might have to go double Soft Boiled. Yeah, double Soft Boiled. Oh, he goes Recover. God damn, I didn't know he had Recover. Alright, this ain't going nowhere. He's going to probably go Earthquake. Do I have any flying Pokemon? Moltres, cool. Let's do it. Damn, he went Poison Jab. Well, that activated my Berserk. All good. Hit him with the Fiery Wrath. I don't know, let's see. Damn, that doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do nothing. Alright, what else? Let's, Wait, the ante's 150? Oh, that's weird. Alright, we're quitting this. So I can focus on the thing that actually is gonna potentially win or lose me money. Where was the show? Oh, snap. Close it, close it, close it. I didn't mean to have that open. Where was my stream that I had open that we were watching? Not there, not there. Oh, okay, on this one. Alright, big ante here. So, basically, I'm playing at this table because I saw this guy here. Looks like he's kind of bad. But then, I've seen these two players around. I kind of like want to learn how they play to see if like I can potentially win any money off of them. Sometimes you find a player who just sucks. Not sucks necessarily, but like you find a player who like, here's the best, like the absolute 1,000,000,000% best is if you can find someone, because there's basically, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of, seems like there's a lot of really solid players on this site, like not a ton of like really awful players. If you can find someone who's learning the game, but is like a few steps behind you, then you can really crush someone, because you can kind of get a good idea of what they know, and then you can, you know, kind of like one step above them, like pretty easily. So this guy goes 4. We're gonna go 16 with the ace-9 suited. Try to feel out the table. You know, see what's what. They just let me have it. All good. I'll take it. Let me have it. I'll take it. 3 deuce suited. Gonna fold. This guy calls, which is very, that's very new school. back in the day, people would only raise or fold there. Now people are calling and then calling when people raise, which is just weird, but whatever. That's fine. I mean, I guess I could play some Fortnite. I just like what. Here's the thing about playing Fortnite. I have to do it with like a completely different mindset, like a completely different outlook, where the outlook has to be, I'm just here to click some buttons and have some fun. Yeehaw! Like, I'm not gonna care if I win a game, get any kills, whatever. Like, and like, I don't know, something about that like doesn't sound fun to me at all. It doesn't sound super enjoyable. So I don't know. I don't like losing. I can't just play a game to play a game. I kind of have to play a game that I think I have a decent chance of winning. That's like part of the fun of it for me. Ace and 8 is like fine. It's close. It's whatever.
Mike has the figurine.
First, four-handed is kind of cool. I've played very little four-handed tables in my life. I've played a lot of four-handed, but very little on like 4 max. Like basically, I've played like a lot of 6-handed games, like 2 people sit out and then you're four-handed. You know, I've played a lot of heads-up on non-heads-up tables where, you know, 6 people are in, then 4 people leave, and you're just playing with one person because both of you have an ego and you don't want to leave. But these four-handed specific tables are, yeah.
Brittany is barely ahead here. They're going to run it once, I believe. King Jack's still good. And she holds. Really good aggression there by Brittany. She knew Mike was stealing.
It's hard to pay attention to 2 things at once now.
So she quickly reshoved to get out the better hand.
Hard to focus on 2 games. So we're going to focus primarily on the one that we're playing in.
Okay, Francisco. How much improvement, Brittany?
Brittany improving.
2-2, huh?
500 or 1,000?
Mike is on his 5th buy-in.
I was gonna say if he raises, like I think I have to call based on last hand, but like
Sure, he's been here an hour.
I wouldn't have loved it.
He really doesn't want to hear Jeremy talk right now, I promise you.
24 is a number. I don't really have odds just to set mine, so I'd have to like come back over the top. I'd have to 4-bet the deuces. That's fine. I will let it go. Deuces is actually like become one of my favorite hands to try and bluff with, because people don't usually bluff at you with a deuce, so they try to bluff at you with hands like Ace 5 and King 10. So a lot of people will try to bluff back at them with a hand like Ace Deuce or King Deuce, because it's less likely that they're going to continue with aces or kings or Ace King. But I like having the deuces more recently, because then it allows them to have more hands that they would have tried to bluff me with to begin with that will then fold to my further aggression, which is a really high level concept.
Because otherwise, how could I trust, you telling me the truth?
Something that's taken me like 20 plus years to even begin to understand, really. Alright, easy call here at 306. We've got 14 in the pot. We're getting basically like almost 5-1 on our money. I'm going to check. I think we have to call here against like most sizes. Definitely that size. 100% got to call here. We have too much good stuff in our. The queen is a little too connecting. Then the 8 and 6 is like we can hit a lot of backdoor draws. And a lot of backdoor draws. So queen on the turn, less likely that one of us has a queen. More likely that I just have like random diamonds. Third queen on the river. Very unlikely that one of us has a queen. He might not have even bet ace high on the flop, so like there's a chance that my king high is good here. Against like a jack 10 type hand. He did bet ace high on the flop because he had the backdoor spade. That's fair. That's fair. So I thought if I checked that I had decent showdown value that I could just win against him checking back. And it's also a tough spot for him to try and bluff. So I didn't think he was going to really bluff me a lot there. Alright. Yeah, fish raises, bag, calls, and dolls. Makes the second re-raise in 3 hands, or 4 hands.
Brittany calls with bottom pair.
Ace 10 offsuit on the button. We're going to make it 5 again. If he wants to re-raise, we'll have to put in the re-raise this time. 100%.
Jasper was trapping throughout, and it cost him a lot in that instance.
We got to go 52 on him this time. 52/fold. He went a little smaller this time too, which is a little weird. Pain in my butt, dude. Gotta fold after putting 52 in. Yep. It's all good. It's all good.
Jeremy has one rule.
Luckily,
If he's winning,
I don't know how else to word it. Like, you don't just like play one hand of poker and then it's over. You know, like poker's done forever. Like we played that hand, and even though we didn't get to see what he had and we just lost 52, it's all good because next time we put in that re-raise, he's gonna be less likely to think we have a big hand, and it can definitely gain future bets, the long con, if you will. We can also gain from people seeing a hand like that, not even the player that we play the hand against. So losing money in the present is not always the worst thing in the world, even though it doesn't feel great. 9-6 suited is a good hand. If he raises, we can call. He checks, or he calls. I think we can just call. Check back is fine. If he checks, we snap bet. 6 for our 6. Good for me. He calls. Ace on the turn is a horrible card for us because him having ace high is like, oh, I could see it. Could see it. So we're gonna check back and then evaluate the river.
Added 58 large.
So if he bets like this river, like he basically is representing like an ace or kind of nothing, really. You know, like a 10 probably isn't going to bet. So check calling with ace high on the flop is like very, very reasonable. Like I don't really see a need to keep him honest right here. Like there's plenty more hands that we can play against them to try to get in a better spot. Another thing, I could have just called with that ace-10 hand as well. I didn't have to actually re-raise against them. It would have been better to re-raise with the deuces the first time and then call with the ace-10 the second time. Looking back.
Jeremy looks away. His flop open-ended. Backdoor diamond draw. Trying to decide if Lingland has a pair or just 2 big cards. Check, check. Jeremy breaks out, but can he take this away from his friend Lingland?
Seems like a pretty tough table. Probably not going to make too much on this one. Person's very aggressive. Dolls, they have re-raised 4 times now.
Better board for me.
They have re-raised 4 times. Cold 4-bet from Yeah Fish out of the big blind. Probably gonna get it through. I was gonna say, like, yeah, it's pretty pretty strong. Pretty strong.
He knows how to win.
Honestly, the best thing about sites like this is just staying fresh. Like, if you can break even playing on a site like this, you've won because you got to stay, like, if say the people that I normally play with, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on a Tuesday, they don't play any poker at all, and I do. I play, you know, 100 hands, 200 hands against, like, really good competition online, even though I didn't win any money against them, and maybe I even lose some money against them. But then over the weekend, I play for, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 times more money, and I have gained something out of this, and it can translate to more money in that regard as well. It's almost like a form of self-coaching.
Good follow through here.
Like seeing what works in real time.
You bluff me, I'll bluff him.
Gonna fold with the 7.
It's Mike. About time. 4 buy-ins too late.
I'm pretty. I don't know how to word it. Like, haven't seen anything yet. Haven't seen anything that's gonna give me an advantage here. So like, I'm definitely thinking about leaving this table.
Hannah Scorsese, if you're watching, I know you love those dates covered in chocolate. I got about 4 of them from Mike.
Thank you.
Got to get something decent to, like, you know, actually be able to compete here. Because like this is not one of those tables where people are just gonna fold to me.
The pro's unsure if he likes them.
Like, I haven't had a single. We've only had the 2 players across from us fold on my big blind once. Like, I've been basically fighting out of position on my big every time. Okay, he goes basically like 3.5x.
The pro looks like he's in trouble trying to get that thing down.
Very aggressive table. Which is good if you can get some hands, and it's not good if you can't get hands.
Definitely, you like the gutter. Open ender's too good. Yeah. Give him the gutter. And he hit it. Yeah, of course.
He likes 3-5.
Check, check on the flop.
3-5.
What's DB got?
Except when the dealer show you the
DB's gonna lead for half pot on the turn. Yeah, fish with the call.
Worst feeling is 9-9 tie. I hate
I'm gonna go ahead and guess yeah, fish has got like overcards plus a diamond, maybe, at best.
Yeah, then you're like ready to tear the cards, but you peel. Do you peel when you see that?
I have no idea what DB has.
Always
I
peel?
swear like for like a minute every hand. That's a fun part.
I'm guessing it's a polarized range at this point. You know, enough all in. It's good or not. There's a lot more not in the universe than there is good. I'll just say that. He's really representing flush, set, or nothing.
The worst was when I played with Keating once.
Like 5-5, deuce-deuce, 9-9, 10-10, or a myriad of diamonds. Or the hands that we thought Fish could have, you know, overcards with the diamond. Nothing that good, though. He had the flush. Fish call with the overcards and diamonds. That's actually wild. We read him right for having overcards and diamond. I didn't think he was actually going to call with it, though. There's a lot of hands that DB can have there. You know, like, he can definitely have the 3-3, 5-5, 9-9, 10-10, 10-9. And then, of course, he did end up with the nut flush.
Flush comes in.
Now, Fish gonna come in with the re-raise from out of position, 4.3x about. Oh shoot!
Absolutely nothing on the board for you.
It's all good, Dog Zoe.
And it doesn't matter.
Dog Zoe, yeah. Dog Zoe. We call her DZ. Wow, and then homie just shoves. cold out of the big blind, and he calls with ace jack. Wow, tilted. Tilted. Yeah, fish is tilted. He has rebought to the max. Now, if he folds and he opens and we 3-bet him, he may freak out, and we would have to go all in. If he opens, I could see myself 3-betting. Going 3-5 all in. I like 3-5. 3-5 is nice.
Vic. She did not have a pair on the flop. She turned a pair as the third spade came in.
Yeah, because this guy's very, very, very aggressive. And he might have a little bit of winner's tilt. He might have a little bit of winner's tilt on him.
Arya has good food.
Arya does have good food.
Jeremy open-ended.
Alright, so he just folds. It's fine.
The best hand, the pair of eights.
6-6.
His good night continues.
I want to call back raise all in. So we call, he re-raises, we shove over the top of him. And by shove over the top, I mean we put it in like up to, I would go like 75% of my stack and then call it off. Check here and decide.
Apology accepted, Vic.
Check, decide. 1084. That's a big number. Gonna fold to 1084. If you bet like 5, I probably would have called. But 10, almost 11 is too much.
GZ is mixing up now. Raising the 7-4 suited.
So I'm curious how everyone's gonna play now that like the financial momentum has shifted. Like yeah, Fish was like seemingly like they were winning. DB was like they literally typed in the chat once like they were complaining about something like what's when's it gonna turn around or whatever. This guy here Bag seemed really bad and mid overall. I mean not really bad, but like they just weren't playing great. But then they're up now, DB's up, and then Yafish is down, maybe tilting, we'll see. And I lost that one hand against DB, that was for about $50, so I could have appeared like I was tilting. That's why I was hoping that he would have come back over the top of that hand. Okay, I almost won my 50 back, that hand right there.
Pocket eights and pocket kings. Now aces, punish.
He goes 6, we're gonna have to fold here, because our hand's bad. I don't think I'm supposed to fold here, but I don't know what else to do. Like with the ante out there, like I think I'm supposed to play defend more, but I still don't think I can defend that loose, honestly. I think even the solver would like me to fold that.
Peter's gonna free bet the 5-4 suited.
Alright, so BD calls. Or sorry, DB.
Jeremy has to call with the queen 9 off.
And yeah, gonna see bet. Quarter pot.
Really good squeeze spot for GZ. Let's see if he wants to go to war.
DB calls.
Other deep stack.
And probably a check on the turn.
Yes. Well played, GZ. Peter's not folding.
Oops. These guys play some wild games in here, as in like they have like side games going, which like really dictate the action. So like this isn't like a normal poker game.
Going at it. GZ with the best hand. Peter with the gut shots. Could also
probably gonna stop playing this one. Like there's we'll give it like another orbit or two. But like there's not a lot. The main way that I'm gonna win money off of this table right here, right now, is if we are able to get a decent hand and someone can get a second decent hand.
I believe he's gonna have to fold.
Only sitting out too. Yeah, that's that's the sign.
These guys have real hands.
I almost sat out this hand.
3 of diamonds would give him a straight flush, of course.
Yeah, with the 8, I can't call. But, like,
Just a terrible board to bluff on, however.
it's fine. I'm going to give it one more button.
So Peter thinks better of it. And GZ wins a nice one.
One more button's fine.
五黑，应该是没对，有对子是秒哭了，这全部。
This table was a was a flop.
Queen 9 off.
Yeah, even on the flop, you couldn't do anything.
Just do 6.
I think I had 10 dukes series.
Oh, yeah, you
The
went.
nightly.
I don't know. This whole site is a bit of a bust. Like, I think I'm gonna probably just withdraw. Like, forget the bonus.
Get in there. Start building your base.
There's just like no bad players on here. I mean, like, there's like I'm not saying everyone's great, but there's just not enough.
On this table soon.
I guess I can keep it maybe just for what I was talking about before, like just for the sake of trying to get better. But like, there's no money to really be made here.
So it's up to Dylan Flashner in the chat.
Defense, stop
Yep.
One of the
I'm out.
superstars of Hustler Casino Live.
defense. We're a ruthless group. We want defense all the time.
What do we got? What do we got?
Big flop for Dr. H.
I'm gonna take a little. Oh my gosh, little Z sleeping. Guess I'm gonna take a little breather, but I don't know if I can now.
Horrible turn card for Dr. H.
How do I? I don't know if I have one that's just her.
Used to making
Alright.
good hands.
This one used to be.
Yeah, and you always call. No, he's the best at defending me. He always calling my.
I wanted to do a close up on the Z dog.
Chris, maybe.
No, him.
Chris and Jasper. And Dr. A. They're hard to blow.
Oh wow,
Means I'm calling stage.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you already know.
Like, I want to get up and take a little breather break, but
Spot here for GZ. 5100 in the middle.
that's an SLZ. It's a sleepy little ZPU. Wow.
I like when they commentating. They all have like nice ways to say I'm a calling station. They all have better words for that.
That's about
That is a big
7% of
cuddle.
pot.
You're my friend.
Very large cuddle. Oh. Okay, she's not in that deep of slumber. Hey, Z dog.
This is the first time I play this game.
Little Zoe? Are you asleep?
A lot of hands missing.
How asleep are you? Little Zoe? Oh, she's asleep. I think she would reply to that
One button. That's
visually, you know.
like that.
Yeah, I can hear her purring.
I'm requesting donation from you guys.
Here comes
okay?
the payoff.
Sorry.
I think you got a call.
Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of my water, and if she wakes up for this, I'll get up. But if she stays asleep even through the water sip, then I gotta stay sitting.
Okay, I don't have a ace jack, okay?
They know your cards already.
Oh. Seriously, this
So a little bit of eye movement, but
Okay, donation. Jesus. Oh, ace jack. You see?
There's the bad
Ace jack.
news.
Good.
Jack with 2 clubs. Oh my god.
No, one
Dylan Flasher just made it rain in the chat.
no.
Just gifted 50 Hustler Casino Live membership.
给小费是怎么给？
Took 50 chat amateurs and made them professionals. Thank you, Dylan.
As bad as I feel, I would like to stand up. It's been like almost 2 hours.
DQ's lurking in the chat. He used to make it rain, but that was a long time ago.
Okay, Zoe, I'm sorry.
I think I saw Sandman in there.
Z
What's up,
dog.
Sandman?
Okay if I stand up?
$6,000.
When are you gonna play on this show?
Oh, it's a tail wagon.
Been a minute.
Yeah, I see tail wagon now. That's a good girl. Okay, babe, let me stand up. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, good girl. Alright. I'll be right back.
Okay.
BRB.
Player right now. contemplating.
Shut up. Shut up.
Why? I just gave you a compliment.
Don't call me the best. Shut up. I'm the worst. Shut up.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing. You can't compliment Ling.
It's pretty well known that if you have not hit the thumbs up, you cannot get one of these memberships.
There's no winning.
Yet another reason to always hit that thing right away.
What's up, Tomer?
That's Tomer.
Hey, Tomer.
What are you doing? Are you playing?
No seat.
Oh, an Audi? Oh, seat open.
You guys too tight.
Jeezy has the best hand with 8 high. Lingland has no choice but to fold.
Oh, why you
See
guys?
if Peter wants to bluff his buddy.
Why you guys?
Oh, Ling folded?
Yeah. You just want to go say hi with Tomer.
Oh, no. We need defense.
Again, Jeezy has 2 figurines, and now he wins the bounty.
We lose.
Everyone owes him $1,000.
We have 8 high.
All right, everybody owes 1,000.
Hey, hey, hey.
Look at that.
大家，谢谢大家。
DQ making it rain.
Ling Ling, you play no defense.
He just gifted 50.
I paid.
Ling Ling, he just went
You love to
8,000.
see it.
Play no defense.
Nice work,
You
DQ.
have 8 high on the ace high board.
Did you guys pay already?
Yeah.
Really glad to hear you work things out with your
给过来，
chair.
给过来。
哇，什么牌？
700块。
I have an ace too. I say call pre-flop.
哎呀，
It's an
我
old-fashioned gift off.
Real hand.
it's 4-6 offsuit. You guys,
Oh wow.
I was
should
thinking
call
for
ace
re-raise.
ace. I should-
Free
yeah.
flop.
It doesn't work. He has 7-8 of
Peter,
diamonds.
啥也没中。
Good.
Hey, yeah. Nice, nice, yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky. Yeah, lucky nobody have any part of that board. That's like the wettest board ever. I can't believe no one has a pair.
Killed it. Yeah. 4-6 offsuit.
Dylan, the first guy to make it rain, will be playing tomorrow. No, Thursday night, I believe.
Ace 8.
And DQ is playing the next Max Payne Monday.
Play defense.
So make sure you root for them when they play.
Yeah, I should know.
Jesus, I know.
Ace 8 offsuit. Bad hand. Dead man hand.
Jasper, as soon as you start the school,
Yeah.
Please.
This is
Put
my
his
first
name on the
student.
list.
Yeah.
I'm the first applicant. I don't know if I can be helped. It might be past the point.
England,
This is too hard.
that's the Queen 4 against these guys. Picks up a gut shot straight draw.
Yeah, family.
Pretty decent card to continue bluffing on. She knows that.
I want to, but it's so long.
It is.
So long. I don't know if I can be awake for that long.
People get sick.
Tired. So long. The hours, the body hurts.
When we play the low.
Yeah.
I'm on tear from that losing that 1,000.
Me too. 8 high.
Yeah, because I could have saved you all of
You
you.
re-raise, re-flop, and then
Re-flop,
spent the
yeah.
flop.
Yes,
And then you went,
exactly.
You can't, you have 8 high.
But
Oh.
Mike, he interrupted me. I was going to re-raise, and he said, "Oh, it's just thinking." No,
Oh
it's
yeah,
your
Mike,
fault,
it's your
Mike.
fault. You cost us all 1,000. Thanks, buddy.
And now a $200
Pass that over
super
when you
chat
get
from
it.
DQ.
I never like talk to between the hands. Never.
DQ's coming to town. Sunday he's going to play
That's
down
okay.
the
He
street.
deserves the button with how he's run so far before
On Lucky
that.
Lady Casino Live Monday right
run
here
back
on
before
Hustler
that.
Casino Live.
The Jasper hand, the Peter hand.
How much?
50 memberships followed up by a $200 super chat. That's what's up, DQ. I know you got some loving from your chair last night. I can tell. Good for you. Nathan Ramirez in the chat posting vape emojis. You love to see it.
Ah.
Hey, that's how you play a bounty game.
Two
Let's go.
bottles.
Lingland
Two.
playing bully ball, has 2 figurines.
Well, you got to pay attention.
Blast
You gotta
my
pay-
way through.
I know, because that's like, there's no other way
Queen
to win.
X offsuit
Here we
both
go.
times.
Just learn it from him.
Oh, DQ just gifted another 50 Hustler Casino Live memberships.
这么赢的，难怪1把牌都赢不了。
That is a man
应该不要。
who got some sex from his chair. Really happy for you, DQ.
Defend! Come on, you just win one.
And very
And we're back. Big Z is laying on the floor. We are back for more.
Ling getting smart. Peter.
I had an idea. I could go in to a game of Fortnite, but custom key it up, you know. And just like see what's going on. Just check it out, you know, check out the map. Ooske. Fortnite! I made the skin, at least, you know, that's all I did. I didn't actually do anything else. I have no room on my desk. I'll stop making that sound. So what's new on the map? Like, literally have not even been here. Alright, cool. Let's see what's up. This is what they took away the Nightshade Forest for the yellow trees. Yellow trees OGs. Custom game, no one actually in here. Private game, I guess we could say. What do we call them? Privates? Customs? I think we call them customs, right? No, custom is the other games. We call them private games. I like this spot. This is cool. It got real nitty gritty. Oh, you walk backwards? I like that. That's tight. I like that. God, this game's always been so slick, dude. Like, you know, you slide so well. Okay. Damn. Very, I'm just gonna open up my NVIDIA thing real quick. I want to see if, like, I could update my drivers. Because, like, I would absolutely. Before I actually play the game. Come on, NVIDIA launcher. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Other installations are running. Yeah, if I was going to actually play, I would want to see if I can update stuff. Because it feels very... I don't know, I mean, I guess I'm getting, like, okay frames. No. Fuck, never forget that, dude. Like, my frames were, like, over 200 before. Yeah, I was getting over 200. This is baloney. I'm on performance mode, I believe, right? Yeah, I'm on performance mode. So I should be at over 200. Can't believe this frickin' thing is back. Settings. Just look at my NVIDIA thing I hadn't even had open for a minute. That's not gonna tell me. Falcon Eye Sniper? What's the bullet drop on this guy? It's pretty significant. This one-shot headshots? Or no? Possible to tell. Doesn't give me, or without like an NPC, it doesn't give me a headshot multiplier. I mean, okay. 198. $65. Wait, even though I stuck up. Okay. Oh, the 10 only. You only get 10? That's like, I was expecting a little more damage than that off the sticky. Maybe they reduced it. I feel like it used to be more. Outlaw shotgun, huh? Collateral. That's what I'm using here. A collateral damage assault rifle. What the hell? This thing looks like from nothing back here, right? 65 from back there, and 89 up, like that. I don't know. I was expecting more damage up close and less damage from far away. Low key. That's what I was expecting. Less up the kneecapper. Yeah, it just, I don't know. Who would ever jab with a bat, bro? Scanner, seen this thing. So you throw this down and it like does like a little scan every once again, right? That's actually kind of tight. That's actually kind of tight. That's actually kind of tight. How often does it do it, and does it stay forever? Or does it die over time? No, it's ticking down? No, it's chilling, bro. Here, I'm gonna go in here and we'll see what happens. So you gotta thermite the vault, right? Which is somewhere around here, I'm guessing. It just seems like a lot of So I want to go check this now. Are you still like kind of here? Okay, so it is ticking down. So you get like 2 scans out of it, maybe a third. Got it. Okay, I thought it was ticking down at first. It was really hard to tell. And of course, I'm sure you can shoot it to like destroy it, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where the hell is this vault? Place thermite here. Interesting. Okay. Now, could I have like physically thrown it on it? This is another reason too I haven't played this season. Like, bro, like, who would ever want to listen to this? This is like the worst sound I've ever heard in my life. With like the alarms going off, like this is horrible. I don't know. This is not my particular vibe, I guess I could say. Certainly not my particular vibe. I won't talk about it. I do like how fast you move with the kneecapper. Like while you're charging, it's nice. It's almost like you move faster when you're charging than if you're not. How many bosses are there? I thought I killed you already, bro. Too many sounds going on right now, honestly. Alright, so I'm in here. I'm going to take a dill bit. You hit these for gold too, I've heard. Cool. So cool. Pump and dump. Okay, how does this work? Interesting. So you actually you don't ADS, huh? Is this any good at all? I haven't heard anyone talking about this. Is the pump and the dump. It looks cool. I really like this, the icon. You know, I feel like I got a ton of stuff in my inventory now. I got 6 items, bro. Oh, okay. We're doing rocket for here. Pretty lackluster vault. You know, you don't get any kind of guaranteed, you don't get any guaranteed... The Veiled is still in? Okay. Like, no mythic or anything is kind of what I was going to say. Okay, I'm going to get some gold, because, like, I'm going to try and find a black market or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand how any of that works, low-key. Like, the black market or none of that. So I'm going to try and find a black market. But I'm guessing I'll want gold if I'm going to go to somewhere called a black market. Like, you're probably going to want money. Don't go to the black markets without money, folks. I don't know how else to word it. Is like, I get that Fortnite's a game, and like games should feel fun, but like even doing this right now, it just kind of feels like work, man. Okay, Hollow Twister is still in. I just hadn't seen it yet. Is this gold? Gold? Oh, okay, that is gold. 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 Hollow Twister is still in. Where's my... what am I driving right now? Probably Miku Miku. Oh no, just the standard, Huracan. Hurricano. Port 8 cover? Oh, I think I heard of this one. What does this do? Stupid, bro. I can't believe it. Like, we should get, like, slots for that kind of thing in Zero Build, bro. Like, you know the way that you get trap slots in regular build mode? Dude, they did such a good job of driving in this game. Like, it's always felt... No, I'm sorry. It hasn't always felt... Ever since, they added the Nitro. You know, so Season 3 of last chapter, like, these cars have felt so good. And they did something... I want to say it was the Whiplash. Like, when the Whiplash first came out, like, that's what let us, like... You used to not be able to climb such steep hills like this with just a car. And they go so fast, so smooth, like, so much fuel to, like... Getting in a car in this game for, like, the last, like, 6 months plus has been, like, a really, really, really good experience. Like, best way to travel throughout the map and everything. Like, easy in, easy out, like... Yeah. We're doing a lot of this now, right? Aw! I was hoping... Oh, that doesn't... That's funny. The Typhoon Blade would have thrown the vehicle. This is funny. Anyway. Fortnite! It is good to be back in here, you know, just chilling and such. This is fun. You know, this is fun. But I wouldn't want to fight anybody right now. It's like, I'm going to fight someone for $0. And then if I was going to fight someone for money, you know, it wouldn't be a fun fight. They'd be way better than me. You know what would be more fun than, like, a full game of BR? Is if you could play, like, I don't know how to word it, like, some mid-game, like, spawn in with, like, all the stuff already, and then you don't have to play all the way to the end. Like, I don't want to play for, like, the middle portion. And then put us in, like, a smaller part of the map. Maybe I'll play a regular game against human people. I still have to figure out where the whole black market thing is, though. Island is up there. Is this the markets? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so maybe there's one there. Let's see. I do like clicking the buttons, though. This is a black market? I mean, it looks kind of black market-esque, but it also looks like it's in the middle of the freaking map, so... Okay. So you just come down here and there's stuff? And you just buy it like that? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Vulture boon. Enemies who are eliminated will be marked on the map for a short time. Why would I want you marked on the map if you're dead? What the hell does that even mean? Enemies who are eliminated will be marked on the map for a short time? What? If you're eliminated, why would I... Never mind. Oh my god, that's right, you can come back. Why does it say Toodle Pip? Is that what you're supposed to say when you're... Yo, stock is 10? So, like, even if people come down here, you can just buy... Yo, that's tight! I love that. Give me some shocks. I want to play some shocks. It's slow, though. Very slow. I gotta clean off my my mouse slash my mouse pad. I can feel the scratching. I'm going to I could play a game. It's fun. I don't mind. Oh shoot, dude, hold on one second. Zoe, sit it back down. Forgot to put my food in the fridge from before. This dog's like, I heard you talking about food. I smelt it, so where's mine? It's like, you already ate, little doggy. Hang on one sec. I unplugged my mouse so that I could wipe this all down. Okay, unplug this in wirelessly for right now. I don't know what's going on, but my volume is all wonky. Let me just wipe down my mouse pad a little bit. A little for me, a little for the mouse pad. I wonder what happened in the world of basketball today. I know Cleveland played. Let me check the score real quick. Against Portland, looks like. Cleveland's up by 5 with 5 to go. Alright, so, yeah, whatever, man. I'll play a game. I don't care. I'd like to find my gloves, though, before I play. Because even if I'm not good, I'm still gonna sweat. I'm actually kind of glad that no one's here at the moment because I don't need anyone telling me how. I don't need anyone, because I know people are very kind around here, but I don't need anyone saying how bad I'm about to do. Only the diehards are gonna see it. Alright. I'm a Fortnite player. I'm gonna play some Fortnite. Watch me. Oh, this feels really nice now. You know what I should do though is I should optimize this all before like I actually play. Like, you know, I'm still only getting whatever frames. Let's turn this off. Update my everything. Like, see if I can update my drivers in here or whatever. Yep, says game isn't optimized. I could tell. Basically, I'm gonna turn off. I don't know what they want me to do. We're going to some. They're gonna turn on all the nice settings. Oh my god, I love the screen. But then I'm going to basically put it back on performance mode. So okay, don't do that, dude. Whatever the hell you're doing, don't do that. Optimize, please.
Okay, we need Peter. And Doctor.
Game is optimized, it says. Yeah, dude, coin poker is cool and all, but like I'm only gonna keep this site and like keep a balance on that site just for practicing. Like I don't think I'll be making much money on that place. What the heck is going on over here? Alright, Dr. H. Alright, Dr. Hibachi.
What'd you have, Ling? Really bad.
Getting tired of the same old.
Dr. Hustler.
Hard. Slot machines aren't too hard.
Is that Tomer?
That's the PLO game. That's Jerry in the 9th seat. Long time Los Angeles grinder. Really good dude.
感受还是会会的，没多少。
进来了，我看到那个面有点看好。
1万多都不得了。
对，我应该会。
Oh, you were here. You were here. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were here.
所以我发的给我赢不了。
Oh shit! So I took her.
Look at them all dancing.
Yeah, if you've never been a chat pro before, you now have
Them all dancing.
access to a bunch of emojis.
Francisco.
Maybe hit that vape emoji for Mike X, who's having a rough night thus far.
We tried. 1100. It's been me and him already.
Oh boy.
You also notice your screen name is now green.
It's funny. Look at this game now.
You earned it.
It's on ultra high quality mode, and it's like not even moving. I wonder if it's because it's
Finally made it.
not actually optimized, or if it's because this is the first time I'm turning it on like this. Let's see if we can. Let's see what the game looks like now, slash how it performs. It's crazy. She looks like a completely different character now. It's wild, like how this game looks with like the ray tracing and all that turned on.
Let's see if the pro's gonna try and get one through.
Why do they keep calling Francisco the pro?
He is. To the tune of $6,000. Snap call. Sorry, pro.
Oh my god.
That's funny. Sometimes when you change graphic settings on this game, you want to like reload the game and go back in. It's like, what's going on? What's wrong with my internet now? Oh, that's standard. Well, that's standard, mate. It's all good. I actually don't really care. You know why? Because I did my best, Zoe. That's all I can ever ask for is to do my damn best. Yo, I don't think Casino got more than five tables tonight, which is wild. Wild. Wild Z. They're down to 3. That's... You can probably guess who's there.
You stream online or what? Yeah.
No, I play basketball.
Oh, you play basketball? Oh. Where do you play at?
Dallas.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. What's your name?
Dante.
Dante? Michael. Nice to meet you. All right, you guys, we got Dante, right? Yeah. Dante here with us. We're selling him the Lovebirds in a tin for 4,000. There you go, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
That's wild. That's wild. Oh my god, bro. I keep forgetting how good this game looks when you actually like put in the frames and all that, or the settings. Well, choppy, dude. Down to 14 FPS. What are we doing here? Oh, this is my internet now, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on. I got internet problems and game issues. I feel like 120 FPS. I don't want to say it's my minimum, you know, like it would be nice to get more than that. But yeah, that would be like a good bare minimum. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Oh my god, the game does look really nice like this. Yeah, it is worth it. Low key. You put on the shadows, you put, especially because like right now the way I'm playing the game, absolutely worth it, bro. Absolutely worth it. Like if I'm only gonna play a game very little, you want it to look good. I want this visual experience to be as good as possible. You know what this reminds me of? I should go play some Breath of the Wild. Like, not today or whatever, but, like, I haven't even thought about playing Breath of the Wild in, like, the last, like, year plus. Like, especially since Tears of the Kingdom came out. But, like, BOTW is a special game that can never be recreated. You know, Tears is great, and I still haven't even finished it yet, low-key, but, like... Aw, I really thought I had that. I'm trying to... The fact that you can roll and then slide after it is just, like, comical. Did not mean to go backwards. That'd be that was cool though, like if you could do that on purpose. Oh, this frickin' thing, dude. I forgot about you. So I'd seen people playing with this thing, dude, and it honestly looked like you could just kind of, like, wing it, right? So what do? Rocket forward, drill attack is hold. So that's useless. Oh. Okay, that's sick. That's sick. Drill is sick. The drill is like a shockwave. That's sick. Oh, is there a cooldown on it? Why is it not letting me go? Oh, there is a cooldown, but not a visual one. Got it. It's like, and when I say visual, like it's on your reticle, but it's not like on the actual icon itself. So you can switch midair, but you can't fire midair. Wasn't able to start firing until the moment the bullet came out. Like, I had that thing held. The movement, though, is cool. I'm guessing that I'm getting all this lag because I haven't been on this game for, like, ever, and because I just changed all my settings. That's why I'm hoping that if I just kind of like mess around like this, it will, you know, it'll be better. This is a fun little way to get around the map, though. I will definitely give them that. And it seems as if like the durability is pretty good. Bro, I've seen someone drive. I'm like, who the hell's driving here? Okay. Ow. Collateral damage assault rifle. Oh, thermite, right? That'll help. Where are you going, bro? You don't the bots usually want the smoke? This would be mad annoying. Like if you're playing a game and you're trying to like kill that thing and they're like, nah, dude, I'm just gonna run away from you. It's like, okay, cool. I'll see you later then. As long as I can assert my dominance. Okay, cool. But I think I might actually cut it soon, and then what I might also do is, you know, over the course of the next couple of days, try to walk around the map a little more, and, you know, get the whole thing rendered in, so that it's not lagging and jumping around. I can maybe get around 120 consistent. Like, when it's all rendered, I'm getting right around 120. But when it's still loading stuff in, high 90s, low hundreds. So, yeah. But either way, I'm also kind of tired. So, yeah, I think now's a great time to stop talking. But thank you to everyone who joined us tonight, and we will be back soon for more everything, honestly, but I am